Wow. So that happened. A crazy game six in the Atlantic Division's final between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers. And of course, this is the first of what we're going to see for the rest of the season. Those one game nights. It's going to be one game. It's going to be one game nights for pretty much the rest of the year because round two is almost over. We're heading into the conference finals. So this will be a period by period recap, if you will. And so here's what occurred on game six. Pretty decent period, not a lot of shots. But Toronto did have most of them. The shots were 7-2 in favor of the Leafs, so they were pressing. They were pressing, and despite the fact that the refs decided to make their money that they received from the Panthers by giving them free power plays that they didn't deserve, um, they were the Leafs took care of that, and they still dominated the shots. But the score remained the same as it did when it started. No score after 20 minutes. The score remained after 40, and the Leafs were pretty lucky that it was still scoreless because the second period saw Florida just like take over. They were up 10-0 in shots during that period at one point. Yeah, the Leafs lost the shot lead. They actually did get power plays finally, but it was no score after 40 minutes. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I was very nervous watching this game, and I've never been this nervous watching a playoff game that didn't have the Avs in it. I was absolutely nervous because remember, Toronto entered this with their backs to the wall. Their season was on the line, and honestly, they're having too good of a year for it to end, to face a possible end on this night. So I was really hoping to see something from the Leafs in that third period. I wanted to really see something. Ask and ye shall receive. 6 minutes and 20 seconds into the third period, Austin Matthews put it in. Finally, he gets his first ever now. He gets his first ever second round goal. Because remember, the last time these two teams played each other in round two, 2 years ago, Matthews was completely off the goal scoring sheet. Didn't have any goals in that series. And there was pressure on Leafs fans for him to do something, and he did it. And then Max Pacioretty, of all people, gets one. And whoever thought Pacioretty would be the Leafs' best catch secret so far this postseason? He's been getting the goals. He has been. So, and Mitch Marner had an assist on Matthews' goal. Seriously, Matthews and Marner are old apologies. I don't know why those two were being so scrutinized. It's ridiculous. They need to stop with this. Those are the best two players on that team, and they proved it once again. And Joseph Woll, how about Joseph Woll getting the shutout? His first career playoff shutout. He had 21 saves. He got the job done, and as a result of this, we have Game 7 back in Toronto with a spot in this year's Final Four on the line. A spot in the East. The remaining spot in the Eastern Continental is up for grabs. Carolina is waiting, and the winner faces the Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Final. Now, if Toronto wins it at home, then the Leafs will stay there for Game 1. Toronto will have the home ice because they have a better record than Carolina. However, if Florida steals Game 7, then Game 1 of that series will be in Raleigh. And either way, it's a rematch. It's a rematch because it's either going to be a rematch of 2 years ago or a rematch of '02, the last time that Toronto made the conference final. So we have a Game 7, but that's Sunday. Here's what's in store for us hockey fans tomorrow. Tomorrow night, it's the other second round series that's still ongoing. It's Game 6 in the Central Division between the Winnipeg Jets and the Dallas Stars. The series heads right back to Dallas one more time, one way or the other. because the Jets again shut out the Dallas Stars in Game 5. So Dallas, if they want to finish this off and advance to the Western Conference Final for the third straight year, they will have to try to clinch this thing at home. Game 6 of that Central Division Final is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and the game will air on ABC in the States and will stream on ESPN Plus. That's right, Winnipeg Jets on ABC for the first time ever, so that's going to be interesting. So that's what's in store tomorrow. That's what's in store for us hockey fans tomorrow. Again, it's one game at a time, beginning with tonight's game that just passed. So that is my recap of Game 6 of the Atlantic Final. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And I'll be back tomorrow night to recap Game 6 in the Central, so stay tuned.